Welcome. This is Steph aka Sarang Orders on Twitter. I have been running group orders for over 3 years now. I'm a professional, damn it. Just kidding. I still lose my mind everyone once in a while. But anyway. I get a lot of questions about group orders. What are they? How do I join? What is the process? Well, that's the purpose of this video. To explain what a group order is and how my own group orders work so that you can make a good decision about joining one on your own. So buckle up and let's get to it. So you're a K-pop stan. Congrats. You fell in love with a group and everything is perfect. Or is it? Something's missing. Stuff is missing. K-pop stuff. Maybe an album, or a slogan from a fan site, or something else. You wanna buy it, but how? Well, have I got news for you, friend. You could, of course, order it on your own. Official goods, like albums, can be ordered pretty easily through any number of websites like Yes24, K-pop Town, K-Town for You, etc. Fan sites create their own goods using photos they've taken. The most common things are slogans, photo books, and season's greetings. Season's greetings happen towards the end of the year and it's basically just a photo calendar. All of these items usually come with a bunch of extra goods or gifts, and the purpose of selling these is to help the fan site support the idol and attend events so they can take more pictures, and yet, it's a beautiful cycle. In my personal experience, a majority of fan sites can communicate somewhat in English, and most accept PayPal. So you can also order from a fan site on your own too. But what about that pesky thing called shipping? Shipping from overseas is damn expensive and you can often end up spending way more on shipping than on the actual item you're trying to buy. That's where group orders come in. AGO is basically just an alternate way for fans to purchase goods, which can potentially provide cheaper shipping. AGOM is essentially a middleman. So now, after we've looked at some pros and cons, you're still interested. You're committed to pilfering your money. Mood. I will now take you through my personal GO forms. Every single GOM has a different method, but this is mine. There's no right or wrong way to do it. So you're scrolling through Twitter looking at all the K-pop there is to see and suddenly it appears before you. AGO. What kind of goodies are in store? Let's crack this baby open and find out. The page loads and you're greeted by the home page of my forms. Here you will see the order name, the fan site, artist, or maker who is providing the goods. I also give links to an overview of GOS as well as my FAQ. Next, there is a question about your membership status. Because filling out form after form with the same info can get a bit tiresome, I offer a membership to people who order frequently. You can only join my membership if you have completed an order with me and you left feedback on my Twitter. If you are a first-time buyer, your response to this question is no. The next page we come to is the actual order form. Here you will see more details of the item you're ordering. In this case, it's a photo book. The fan site has provided some photo previews. Then, there's the order details from the fan site. It has the included gifts, deadlines, etc. Scrolling down, I have written out the order details in case you can't read the notice from the fan site or if the notice is in Korean. I note that the order will have 3 payments. Then, the date the order closes. Finally, the set details and gifts. Next, is the first payment info. I list the price of one set. Note that the total amount of money you will spend on AGO is not the number I have listed there. In the end, you will pay more than the $36. Next, I mention about EMS. EMS is the shipping cost from Korea or wherever to my house in USA. I cannot give you an exact cost of how much EMS will be. EMS is based entirely on weight and how many people are in the order. I do, however, list previous EMS costs on my master list, which I provide a link to on my forms. Next, I provide a sheet graphic of how much domestic will be depending on what kind of item you're ordering. USPS increases prices every damn year, so these costs are subject to change. Next, I have the dates you'll need to keep track of for the order. I have the date the first payment is due, when the form closes, as well as when the fan site has indicated shipping will begin. This is not a guarantee of when the goods will ship, delays happen all the time. Then, I have taken the time to write out my order process even though I'm pretty sure no one reads it all, lol. Finally, and most importantly, I require that all payments be sent without a payment note. PayPal and Venmo are very strict about the use of their services. If they decide that you are selling goods but using friends and family, they will lock your account. If my account gets locked, I cannot get that money in there anymore. I cannot refund you, I cannot do anything. No one will be happy, namely me. So please, do not put a written note. I know Venmo requires a note, so please just put some kind of emoji. Okay, so now have arrived at the page where you will enter your information. I think you can handle it, but let's go through it anyway. First, enter your name, or if you are buying a gift for a friend or for your favorite GOM, you will enter that name. Then, you will choose how many sets you want. For the mailing address, please make sure to enter your complete address. That means street, apartment if applicable, city, state, and zip code. If during the course of the order your address changes, you can update your address once the goods arrive to me and I send out domestic emails. So no worries until then. Next, enter your email address. Every single major notice about my GOS will be sent through email. By major notice I mean, order confirmations, EMS shipping emails, domestic emails, and any major updates from a fan site or cancellation notices. Make sure your email is correct and that you have my email whitelisted. My emails often get sent to spam or junk. Then, tell me what name appears on your payment account, what is your PayPal email or Venmo username, and lastly, another way to contact you if needed. This could be your Twitter account, your Instagram, your Tumblr, your phone, your homing pigeon, anything. I will rarely use this, but just in case, it's good to have. The last page of my order form is a set of disclaimers. Please read these carefully. Don't just click them to get it over with, these are the fundamental rules of my GOS. Ultimately, you are responsible for your own order. I do not have the time to chase after people to make them pay or remind them of things. I like to think I'm a nice and patient person, but if you are disorganized then there's not much I can do to help you. I do not give refunds for missed payments. That might sound harsh, and maybe I am, but I think I provide plenty of updates about orders such as when EMS emails are sent, and when domestic emails are sent. I also update my master list when these things happen. There's not a lot you have to do as a GO joiner, but paying attention and staying organized will definitely benefit you in the long run. Trust me, I want you to get your stuff, so let's work together. Okay, so now you've filled out your order form and you have gotten a confirmation email from your GOM. You have also sent in your first payment. This would be where the patience part comes into play. Once the order period ends, your GOM will send the payment to the fan site, or they'll order the official goods off a website. If they elect to ship directly to USA, then you'll quickly receive an EMS email. But if the GOM uses a Korean address, you will not receive any EMS email at that time. Your GOM should keep everyone updated either via tweets or via email about the status or any changes in an order. Most GOMs have some kind of hashtag you can check for updates. Most GOMs also have a master list where they may provide updates about orders too. Here's my master list in all of its colorful glory. The first page is a list of currently open orders. In the tabs below, I have several sections. For order status, you will go to the closed order tab. I have also have an update hashtag sarang GOs. You can click on it and look for any order updates. So after being a good and patient GO joiner, you will receive a domestic email from your GOM. Because I have so many orders, I do a mass domestic order combination form, which I know can be very confusing. I do apologize in advance. But I will explain it as best as I can. When you receive my domestic email, it will have a few things for you to take note of. If there's something odd about the order, such as items of different size and weight or something else, I will make a note of it at the top of my email. Then, I have the same notes on every domestic email. A reminder that payment notes should be blank. Then, because I have so many orders, I maintain a shipping queue on my master list. As domestic payments are received, I put your initials on the queue and the orders you're in. So you know about when your order will ship. Next, there's a reminder to send your screenshot of your payment, as I require for all payments. Finally, there's the link to the actual shipping form. So first, I have several notes before you begin the domestic form process. Number 1, if an order is not listed on the domestic form, I do not have it in my possession. Some orders may be old and I was holding them for you, but if that's the case, then I have already given you instructions. Number 2, I have put the required shipping option number next to each order. If you're in the USA, you must choose that option. If you do not, you will likely not pay the correct amount of shipping, so I will have to email you and ask you for more money. Sadness. Number 3, an exception to number 2, if you many items you will probably have to move to the next step in shipping. So if you have like 4 slogans, you will have to choose a flat rate option since they will be too heavy to ship first class. If need be, I will upgrade your shipping for you and then ask for the money later. At the end of the day, if you have any questions at all, I would sincerely appreciate you all just emailing me and asking. I made the domestic form so it makes perfect sense to me. But if anything isn't clear, I would so much rather you ask rather than having to go back and fix mistakes. So after reading all that fun stuff, it's time to pick all the orders you're gonna get. Christmas has come early this year, kiddos. Please go ahead and choose any and all orders you're a part of. Note the shipping options listed next to the order names. Right below the lists of orders, there are the shipping options. Make the right choice, I believe in you. Once you choose your shipping option, you will be moved to where you'll fill in your information. You will choose the actual shipping method you want and you can update your shipping address in case it changed from when you originally placed the order. My payment information is on there once again, and another reminder to leave your payment notes blank. Once you submit the form and reply to my domestic email with a screenshot of your payment, I will send a payment confirmation to you and I will add you to the shipping queue. Now for the easy part. You've received your goods, yay you. It is common courtesy to either post about it on Twitter or let your GOM know you have received your orders. At the very least, you should thank the fan site, the artist, or the maker of your goods. A lot of hard work goes into fan goods, so it is nice to have that hard work be appreciated. Anyway, I really do hope that this video was able to help you any way possible. I very much enjoy being a GOM, but because I've been doing it for so long, I sometimes forget what it's like to be new. And honestly, it's just K-pop, it's nothing too serious. Don't stress and be happy. Please remember to stan NCT, Pentagon, and 17. You won't regret it. Love always, Steph.